I think awesome crowd as always. Looking forward to Friday night's game. Hopefully we have another great crowd. Should be a great game, national TV game. And, they just never cease to amaze. Really loved our response from Friday night's game. I thought our guys came out with great energy and juice. Continued that for 40 minutes, which is the response that you want to see. And I thought our defensive effort was absolutely phenomenal. We were active, made it hard for them. They run some great offense. Miller hurt us in game one. Healy's been playing really well. Obviously, Henderson was a big key. And I thought our defense created some offense for us. We got some runouts. Did a great job sharing the basketball against their zone. 23 assists on 27 baskets. Very selfless. And just a great team win.
Coach, do you think the passing is what kind of helped you guys jumpstart your shooting back up after that game Friday or against Kansas?
Yeah, I think when you're in a zone, there's going to be some type of opening, and our guys did a great job of using their pass fakes, shot fakes, getting the ball into the paint, whether it's off a drive or off a pass, and those open lanes were there. Obviously, Tommy Schmock was huge. When somebody goes 7 for 14, that's going to help your offense no matter what, and just the cutting was really good. Ben Roderick didn't make a three, but I thought he did a great job of cutting. Get some layups, off of our drives, and he just handled the ball inside out.
Coach, what can you kind of say about Tommy's growth over, say, about the past month? He's kind of really you've been feeding, the guys have been kind of feeding him the ball more. He's really become kind of known for his three as the season kind of wore on. And he kind of came to a point today.
Yeah, I think, you got a fifth-year kid who's really feeling comfortable right now with what we're doing, how we're doing it, and, as a staff, as a team, you feel great with him defensively, passing the basketball. I think 4 out of his last 5 games, he's hitting multiple threes, excluding, the Kent State game. And, just to have another guy out there like that to be able to guard multiple positions, there late in the game, we took Mark off Miller, just because he was expending so much energy, put Tommy on the ball. And, when you have he, Miles, and Mark, 3 really good on-ball defenders, that always helps.
Do you believe in Kismet, Jeff?
Who?
Kismet. Destiny. Fate. You got JP back in the building for the first time, and you get a triple-double for your fifth-year senior.
How about that? Yeah, I think it was awesome seeing JP. I miss him. I love that kid. He's done a lot for this program. And I always tell people I wish they could have really seen him play. I wish he could have played in front of these crowds, because he's one of the best players ever to play here. And not a lot of people really got to appreciate it and see it. And for him to come back, on his all-star break to come to Ohio University, I think that tells you a lot about how he feels about this program, this university. He's continuing to work towards his degree right now, and just love spending time with him the last couple of days.
But yeah, then to have Ben get, just the fourth in program history with him sitting baseline.
Yeah, I had no idea he had it. And I'm not very good with that stuff. And when I took him out, they kind of told me, so we let him have a couple more opportunities there. And, Sam had a great back cut. Thankfully, he made the layup, because that was going to be his last opportunity to get it. But, I thought all our guys played a great floor game. I thought Mark Sears played a great floor game. Obviously Tommy. Great to see Jason Carter come back in that second half. Had a really good second half. And, BVP just across the board, defensively, passing the basketball, rebounding, was big.
Coach, does Tommy take some of those deeper threes in practice, or did that just show up tonight?
No, he works on that. He really works at it. And, I think, the biggest thing is really just stepping into it, getting your momentum going towards the basket. When you're kind of flat-footed or falling away, that's when you tend to have it short. But he's got great range. He practices the shot. And, it's one of those deals like when you see one go in, two go in, it was good to see him not hesitate a couple times when he missed it. We swung the ball around, kicked it out to him. He hit some big shots to kind of keep that lead where it was.
What have you seen from this team all year that you knew their confidence wouldn't be shaken despite how ugly things were on Friday night? Yeah,
it's a resilient group. You got great leadership. They've won games in a lot of different ways, different styles of play. And, it was disappointing, obviously, the start that we had against Kent, but I was encouraged by the second half, the way we competed. And, it's a 3-game season now. They're in the thick of things and competing for a championship. And, they've done a great job all year of responding, and they're resilient. And, we took 2 days off, which, sometimes as a coach, do you do that? But I thought we were gassed playing 5 games in 11 days, four of those 5 on the road. And I thought we looked fresh mentally and physically. We had a great practice yesterday. And, we'll play this quick turnaround with Akron. Probably give them Saturday off, 2-day prep for Bowling Green since we haven't seen them in a long time, and then probably give them 2 days off heading into the MAC tournament.
So with a guy like Mark Sears, who usually averages like around 20 a game, so high teens, he had 8 points tonight. What's that say about the depth of your team that other guys can step up and score big points? Yeah,
I think the thing with Mark, a lot of times, he plays based on his points and scoring and shooting. And I thought tonight he was phenomenal, playing a floor game. Thought he pushed the pace a lot, got some guys some wide open looks. He was really good in the middle of the zone, catching the ball in the middle. And, defensively, I thought he was really good. And the thing with great guards, they can control the game different ways. And that's one area he's got to keep growing in, is understanding, like, you can make everyone better because you're going to get so much attention. And, he had 7 assists and probably could have had, 2 or 3 more, with some guys missing.
You were on it pretty good at a couple of the timeouts. What were you trying to get across to Mark, that is?
Yeah, I think just, continue to play the right way and, keep leading. And like I said, I think the growth with him is understanding how much of an impact you can have without scoring. And, I thought floor game, he was awesome. And like I told him after the game, I love him. We're not 23-5 or whatever we are, 14-3 without him. And, for him to, score 8 points and get 7 assists and 5 rebounds, us winning, the other guys stepped up, and that's what we need to win a championship.
Coach, you kind of mentioned the short stretch you had before the MAC tournament. Do you feel the intensity starting to pick up in practice and games and such?
Yeah, I think, if you look at what we have left, we got a tough game, Friday, which is the biggest game on our schedule. It's a huge game for us. We got a really good team coming in here. And, for us, we don't want to look too far ahead, and our guys have done a really good job all year long of, locking in on the next game and, preparing the right way. Don't ever get tired of preparing to win. And I think, the leadership on our team, the maturity of our team, is kind of shown in that situation. And, it's hard to believe it's February 22nd. It's here. March is almost here. And, you want to be playing your best basketball, heading into the tournament. And, 3 games left, and we'll take it one day at a time. All right. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Questions?
Did you guys play in that BVP? You and Jason? Come on, that's just too neat and tidy. What was that like?
I mean, to be able to have Jay in the convo to see that was pretty special. Yeah, I was just trying to emulate his game as much as I could tonight. That's kind of what I was trying to do.
Obviously, there was some discussion that last time out about letting you go back out there for another few possessions to give a crack at it. How many chances did you have to get that done?
I think Coach said I had the one time down, so we didn't get the first one. We got the rebound and came back down. There was no stoppage. I think AJ or Luke was at the table to check in. So Sam made a great cut, finished it. So shout out to, and also shout out to Tommy. He made probably 6 of the, like, I was just like, Tommy's out there somewhere at 40 feet. I'll find him. He's probably gonna make it. So just chuck it out to him.
Yeah, Tommy, big bounce back game for you guys shooting the basketball. How'd that one feel, especially coming after poor shooting night last night?
Yeah, I felt good. I think we stuck to the plan of getting easy ones first instead of the Kent. We were kind of trying to hit tough ones in the beginning, but I think we really established ourselves. And inside out, I mean, that's the best way to play.
You didn't like my step back air ball 3 to start.
Tommy, you started the second half 0 for 3, but then you hit 3 straight, 2 of them from the logo in the parking lot. How do you stay in that mentality? Just keep shooting.
Yeah. So I shot like probably 5 threes in a minute and a half. And I caught it and I kept catching it and I was wide open. I'm like, I don't care. I'm just going to keep shooting it. But so yeah, just keep shooting. Good shooter shoot.
This has been quite a run for you, Tommy. What's it feel like to show to everybody that, yeah, you belong at this level and you're an integral part of a team with 23 victories?
Yeah, I mean, this felt good. I knew coming in I could be a role like this, and just to see it play out, like it's been awesome. Love this team, love this atmosphere.
Yeah, we're very lucky to have him. Very lucky to have him.
Yeah, BVP, something that stuck out to me tonight was your guys' ball movement. Can you talk a little, was that a point of emphasis today?
Yeah, Central plays a little bit of a matchup 2-3 zone. They switch between that and their man. And when you're playing a defense like that, ball movement, pass fakes, shot fakes, a lot of that on defense you can struggle with that. So we were just trying to make all the right, easy, simple decisions, hit singles. And I mean, when you're hitting shots like that and the ball's moving like that, it's hard to defend. So we just stuck to the plan, I think, throughout the entirety of the game.
Tommy, could you talk about you guys made more shots tonight, but I thought you guys were much better defensively, and that's kind of this team's identity, and
Yeah.
I'm sure it was important to get back to that tonight after Friday.
Yeah, I think we did a good job of guarding their actions. A couple missed blockouts in the first half, but we defended them very well, and not something that we did at Kent. So I mean, just a good build on.
BVP, I noticed that some of you guys had some new sneakers tonight. You want to explain to us what that's all about?
Shout out to LT, Coach Thornton, for passing them out, getting them to us. Always appreciate that. But yeah, everybody's got some new kicks today. Coach Boals had them months ago. He had them at the start of the season. We've just been looking at them in practice like, dang, those are nice. It'd be nice if we had them. And LT came through and got them for us. And yeah, some nice shoes. So a lot of guys rocking them today.
This question is kind of for both of you guys, but it kind of seemed like you guys were pretty aggressive from the opening jump, you know, kind of really fighting Eastern Michigan, or Central Michigan. Kind of seemed like you guys were a bit more energized compared to earlier in the month when you guys kind of were going through that big stretch. Is it kind of, now that the schedule's kind of getting back to normal, you guys are back in your regular routine?
Yeah, I think the routine, getting back to the 2 games a week, thankfully, is a little bit easier on the body. But we were actually talking about it before the game. It's like, but earlier in the year, we would get out to a quick lead and be able to hold it the whole game. That start to a game is so important, and we kind of got away from that the last month, kind of getting behind. But yeah, tonight, just from the jump, we were able to come with energy, throw the first punch, and just kind of hold on to it the whole game.
Yeah, spot on what he said.
Tommy, I'd have to imagine that going forward, teams are probably going to be a little bit more aware of your shooting ability. How are you going to take that change into your?
So I would say I'm pretty hard to guard because if someone's staying tight with me, I just keep backing up. So they got to keep being tighter with me. But I think teams will know to stay close to me, but I don't really think it matters.
Ohio's played basketball for about 110 years, Ben. In that time, just 2 guys have hit triple doubles, and now you're the third. You joined Jason and DJ Cooper. How have you developed your skills? What has allowed you to be the third guy to join that group? Like, you're not the first person a lot of people would think of as being triple-double capable. No offense.
Yeah. Just for a long time, like going back to high school, middle school, like passing has always been something that I've thought I've been pretty good at, trying to get other people involved. And yeah, tonight, especially in that zone, there's just a lot of open spots, pass fake, guys hitting shots, guys finishing. But to be a part of that list with DJ and JP, it's pretty special. And to have Jay back, to be able to see him in person was really cool. So I'm thankful for it.
Do you never get close to one?
Man, I don't know. He didn't really. If he couldn't dribble. He wasn't allowed to dribble. He probably took like 3 dribbles a game back in college. So I don't know. I don't know about that.
His triple doubles involve screens, right?
Yeah, screen set. Yeah, maybe charges taken, things like that.
Anything else?
Guys, kind of the season's winding down. You guys have one more game of the combo. Kind of, what's kind of the thought? Is there kind of any thoughts for you guys? Kind of, are you kind of looking back on as the rest of the season is kind of winding down, like on your final game of the combo as this season is kind of coming to a close?
I mean, yeah, for me, this has been a special place this year, and the atmosphere has been incredible all year. It's something that we really don't see much. I mean, we kind of see it on away games because we draw that crowd, but a regular night that no other place gets it like this. So it'll be special Friday, and I think we just want to finish strong. So just keep building.
Yeah, kind of building off what Tommy said. It's been really special to play in the combo this year. Just having all the fans back. The students have just been amazing. Continuing to come out and support. But yeah, Friday should be a fun one. Looking forward to it. We'll see.
No,
We'll
it's
see.
not.
We'll
No, it's
see.
not.
We'll see.